What would you tell a new carpenter or contractor who's just getting started?
Show up on time every day and learn as much as you can and listen as much as you can. And this, so I was a screw up at my old job of 15 years, but I kept my job 15 years for one reason and one reason only. When I screwed up, I admitted it. I didn't push blame on anybody else. I didn't say it was the fault of the chop saw. When I screwed something up, I went straight to my lead carpenter. I went straight to my boss. And I know a lot of guys are going to say it's not right, that I probably got yelled at. As long as I went up to them and I admitted my mistake and told them that I screwed up, and I screwed up because we all screw up, but I screwed up some major pieces of trim that were shipped on a boat from Italy that took another 6 weeks to get. But I screwed that up and I went straight to my boss and I said, I screwed this up. I'll try as hard as I can to never do that again. And you know what? When guys hid stuff, that's when they got angry. When you went right up to them and you told them that you screwed up, and that's all that I'm asking. That's all I'm asking for an employee and new guy coming in. Just admit your mistakes. And if your boss can't accept you admitting that you were wrong and that you screwed something up and that you were trying and all that sort of stuff, if he still yells and screams at you, he's not the right guy to be working for. He can be angry, he can be upset, he can be all of that stuff. But if he yells and screams and he can't accept it, he's not the right guy to be working for, and find somebody else to work for. So find somebody who appreciates that, because that's all I want. I want some guy to show up on time every day and admit when he makes a mistake. And
Why
that's it.
why was one of the first things you said show up on time? Why is that so important to you?
I had a mom. So it's those little things in life that you don't realize from when you were a kid. Like my dad teaching me how to shake hands. But my mom always said that being late to something is telling the other person that your time is more important than theirs. So it is an industry where things happen and you can't always be on time.
Hmm.
But at least make the effort, make a phone call, send a text, do whatever you have to, because I have to do it for clients. But the most important thing to me is just be at work on time. If you're late once a month, it's not a huge deal, but like, just text me, just tell me you're running late, you know? And once again, I'm not going to get upset. I'm going to be upset if you just don't show up or if you just show up an hour late, just once you wake up, and then don't rush, like rush, but don't fly to work like a maniac, still be safe, get to work on time, but just tell me you're going to be late. But that's something that my mom said that stuck in my head since I was a kid. So I try to be that way also.